and welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town, and we're here today at Woodbine Avenue School 23 to show why we're such a great town, because we have great principals, teachers, and especially great kids in our schools. And we're here on our annual Have a Heart Food Drive tour. So I have the student council here from Avenel Woodbine School 23. First of all right, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 girls and only 3 boys. Can somebody please explain that discrepancy to me before we start talking about food? Is it girls are just smarter?
No.
Better rounded?
Yes.
Better athletics? Better looking?
Yes.
All the above?
Yes.
All right, now how about you 3? What's going on? Where's the rest of the dudes?
They're busy talking about each other.
All right. How about you?
Maybe they don't want to participate in.
Maybe not. All right.
I don't even know.
You don't even know? I just think it's striking that there's so many girls in student council and not really all that many boys. But anyway, who knows why we're here today? Go.
So we can show everyone the food that we're going to give to the charity.
Okay. And why is that important that we collect food? Go.
Because we want to help people in need.
All right. What else? Anybody else? Go.
We want to encourage other people to give too.
Wow, you guys are good. What else? Anybody else? Yes.
Because we want to show everyone that some people don't have the same things that we do, and we want to help those people who don't.
Wow, would you guys rehearse this? You didn't, because you didn't even know you were coming down. We had to call you out of your classroom. You were terrific. That's excellent. Yes, we're here because we want to thank everybody. To Have a Heart Food Drive, let me ask you a question. Why do you think we have such an important food drive in February? What's so significant about, go ahead.
I think Valentine's Day?
Yeah, but why February? Not Valentine's Day. We tie it to that, but why is it important to collect food in February?
Well, we show that we are caring enough to give to others.
Right. What else?
Black History Month?
No, good guess. But why what do you think?
To show love to others.
Yeah, but what happens in Thanksgiving and Christmas, right? Everybody pays attention to food drives, right? So then what happens when the New Year comes?
Oh.
What happens?
We give.
We give, but don't people kind of lose track about it? They forget about it, right? And Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, all the holidays, everybody's like turkeys and food baskets and all that stuff. And then New Year's comes and people just forget, and then the winter sets in and it becomes more important. That's why we started this thing way back in 1992, way before you guys were born, way before most people over there were born, right? It's very, very important. And Mrs. Carlos and Mrs. Hegan, how are they as student council advisors? What do you think? What do you want to say?
They're nice. And
yeah? What did they tell you about the food drive?
They said that we have to help others and bring in food.
Have to help? Did they say you have to help?
Are allowed.
She encourages you to help, right? Says, I'd like you to help. How about you?
They teach us different things about people who need things.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. How about anything?
No.
You know? Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right. Yes. Go ahead.
They encourage us to bring food for charity and other people.
Right. That's very good. You ladies are good. Yes, dude.
It shows love and support for our country.
All right. You guys are very good for Woodbine Avenue School here. I'm very impressed with your answers. And now I'd like to introduce you to Peter. Peter's the man in charge of when people collect food and they bring it to a place like this, and then there's a spot where there's a food pantry over here. Peter's the guy that gets the food from the donors to the donees and makes sure it gets distributed. And let me ask you another question. We collect not only food, but we collect money. Anybody want to take a guess why we collect money? Why?
So the charities can pay for their insurance and stuff?
Right. But why in a food drive? What's missing from this table here? What kind of foods are missing? Yes, sir.
Real food?
No, it's real food. Cheerios are real food, dude. I love Cheerios. Not as much as Cocoa Krispies.
That's hot and warm.
Yeah, you're on the right track. What?
Perishable?
Right, to buy perishables. Because what happens if people brought in milk and cheese and bread?
They get spoiled.
They get spoiled, right. So Peter, we collect money, and then Peter goes out and buys milk and bread and cheese and all other kind of stuff to complement what's the non-perishables. So Peter, you want to say a few quick words? I have to say quick words, or Peter will talk all forever. No, I'm only kidding.
Thank you, boys and girls. And like the mayor said, we appreciate the mayor and his support and the council's support and his administration's support for We Feed. We Feed was founded in 1992, like the mayor said. And actually, we are a network of 11 food pantries in Woodbridge right now. We feed well over 600 families per month.
Think about that. 600 families need food in Woodbridge. That's a lot. It surprised me when I first heard that number, that there's that many that really need the help. It's surprising.
And so our pantries, our goal with the pantry is to make sure those that don't have will be taken care of at that point. And as the mayor said, the monies that we collect, we use the money to go into the community food bank in Hillside, which is a warehouse where we buy food through the state food purchase program. We buy food at a very low reduced rate, 15 to 18 cents a pound, as well as buy gift cards and other things for people that have special dietary needs, such as diabetes and gluten-free diets, and people that have needs that we can't meet, as the mayor said, perishables and so forth. So the food drive here is very important. Right now we probably have, I think we're at 17 schools participating from this drive. We're well over 17,000 pounds of food and slightly over $30,000. Well, when we end this week, we should be a little bit more than that. But we need your participation throughout the year. As the mayor said, this time of the year is very difficult for our pantries because we've exhausted our supplies from the holidays. And as we go into the springtime, this food will carry us into the springtime, into the summer, when the mayor has his concert series where we collect food, about 60,000 pounds of food during the summer, which keeps our pantries operating during the summer. So community food drives are very important because they're helping your neighbor. So thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Peter. So if Peter got so far 17,000 pounds of food, how many tons is that?
17.
No.
8.
8 what?
8 tons. 8.5 tons.
8.5 tons. Very good. Good job. Ladies, you want to say anything about this? Praise your students here and say what a great thing it is they did?
Sure. We thank all the students as well as you for letting us participate in such a wonderful charity. We enjoy doing it every year, and we can't wait to continue because it's a wonderful charity, and we love it.
Ms. Pascoulgian, you're going to have to come over here too. Go ahead.
They did a wonderful job. They made posters to put around the school to encourage the rest of our school to help out as well. So they did an awesome job.
So what did you go to class to class and talk about it? No. Oh, okay. So you didn't go into the kindergarten class and put the pressure on the kindergarten kids to bring food? No, that was my job. Right? That was your job? Some kids go, hey, you give food or else. You're not going to come to school tomorrow. It's not going to be safe if you don't give food. Yes, sir.
For the food drive, it's not just only schools. It could be other things.
Like what?
I went to this restaurant. I actually saw it said 214 challenge.
Oh, you did?
Have a heart for the food drive.
Yes.
And then.
What restaurant was it?
Bonefish Grill.
I was just going to say Bonefish Grill. It must have been, yeah. Yeah, cool. You woke up to the manager and said, hey, dude, I'm not going to give you a big tip unless you donate some food, right? But that was impressive, right? You saw something you're working on, and you go out to a business and see they're working on it too. Terrific. Mrs. Pascoulgian, the principal, want to say a few words?
First of all, I'd like to thank all the students and the faculty at School 23 who are extremely generous and always think of others first. At this time, we'd like to present a check, Mayor, to the We Feed Woodbridge. That's all it says, We Feed Woodbridge. See what happens to you have your glasses on? Sorry, I cannot read.
$233.45. Wow. So you did, all right. Here's the thing. We said 214 is the goal, right? Because we tied into Valentine's Day. So we say 214 pounds of food or $214. You guys gave $233.45. What did you beat the goal by?
$9.
Anybody else? 233, almost.
21.
What? Almost. 233.45 minus 2. By minus 214.
19.
Point what? 45. All right, good job. You guys are good. You guys are good. It's hard to do it in your head, right? Yeah. When I just give you the stuff and you start thinking, you got to write it down or put it, someplace where you can think about it, right? Anybody else want to say anything else before we go? 2, 3.
Have a